on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Brian Anderson here alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Saddiq Bey.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards, really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Luke Kornet. And it's Champagnie at the 2 spot. And for the Pelicans, we've got Trey Murphy, Zion Williamson out there with Saddiq Bey. Then there's Fears, and it's Queen in at the 5, roaming the paint. And now about a third of the way into the season. You think it's too early to talk about awards, Grant?
You know, B.A., it depends on the award, if I'm being honest. MVP and Rookie of the Year, that's way too early. You can begin to see the guys who are in the running for Most Improved or 6th Man.
He takes it in, goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Champagnie, that's good.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with the Pelicans head coach. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Guys, back over to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Executing the plan here early, still haven't missed a shot.
You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game, but there's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level. You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Ooh, a good look from Fox. San Antonio again can't hit.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Fox. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. No good again that time.
Ooh, that's a tough break after poor communication defensively.
Oh, my goodness. How about that?
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? San Antonio with the ball. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And now that we have an opportunity, let's check out the top scoring rookies to date. For Jeremiah Fears.
And it's always hard to predict how easily young players will adapt to the league. But on the offensive end, he's really hit the ground running.
Vassell with it. He's covered by Bey. Outside Barnes. Back to Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Kornet. Not a lot of room. Pelicans cleared away. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
Here's Fox. After the basket by New Orleans. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they faced the Spurs.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Yeah, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. He's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there. Shams, thank you. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And it's Fox missing.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, oh my gracious!
Just incredible!
That is a monster finish.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
The Pelicans lead by 15. Pass to Fears. Shot from the wing. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Well, the Spurs shooting 23%. Not great so far. Here's Champagnie. San Antonio moving the ball around. Vassell's shot is good.
Vassell has no conscience behind the arc. He will not hesitate to get it up.
Pass to Williamson. Shoots over Barnes. Williamson, no good. Spurs trail by 14. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Fox outside. Here's Champagnie from downtown, and it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got rebound number 7 tonight. To the inside, and Williamson throws it down.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Zion Williamson has been on display for New Orleans. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We'll be right back with you shortly. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Boy, guys, the Pelicans have been rolling along.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows? But they're already in a great position to win this one.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, then there's Harper, and it's Waters in at the 2-guard spot. And New Orleans making a change here. McGowan's is checked in. Bryant, he's checked in for San Antonio. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Johnson on the wing. Up and in on the layup.
He is extremely comfortable and confident around that paint. We'll see a lot of points from Keldon Johnson in that area.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Inside. Misi's shot is good. Misi's got his first basket.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Some changes for New Orleans. Zion Williamson is checked in for Looney. Bay comes in for Hawkins, and it's Fears in for McGowan's. San Antonio also making some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Champagnie comes in for Bryant, and De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Harper. Nifty move, and it's Fox with the jam.
Just so crafty getting to the rim. Fox runs inside, leaps over the defense for the easy finish.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Fox for three. Misi grabs the board.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Johnson, and he banks in the layup. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Williamson outside. And that one's good. Williamson's got 20.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Impressive move by Johnson. He's got that explosive first step.
A nice shot by Fears. And the Pelicans lead by 18.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Fox outside. It's stolen away. Williamson with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. The offensive rebound. Pass to Fears. Williamson looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. And it's good for 2. 22 points for him.
So strong inside. Zion fighting through it all.
Outside Barnes. 4-3. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
So timeout called here. The first for New Orleans. Queen, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Trey Murphy comes in for Alvarado. Cornette's checked in for San Antonio. Devin Vassell comes in for Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fears has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Cornette sets a screen. And here's Vassell from the arc. And it's Queen with a rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Williamson comes with a double team. Down low. San Antonio moving the ball around. Vassell's shot is good.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
New Orleans leading by 18. Williamson with a screen on Fox. And he lobs it up top. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, and Williamson is an explosive athlete, remarkable at finishing off alley-oops.
46 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Champagnie. The three from Barnes. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Driving to the basket. Here's Fears. Here's the three. Sinks it from distance. Fears has got 7.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Fox, the pass to Vassell. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Barnes, it's good.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Williamson. Vassell with the rebound. Pass to Fox. Three-pointer. Not going to go that time. And so it's New Orleans leading by 17 at the end of the period. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Hello, folks. Taking a look at the Pelicans, they're frustrated, and you can understand their frustration. They were expected to be good this year. Their fan base was fired up.
And switching gears now to that first half, what a difficult start for the San Antonio Spurs.
Jacking up that many wild threes.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It has been a clinic out there by Zion Williamson.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted area seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
The Pelicans lead by 17. They've got Fears, Saddiq Bey out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Trey Murphy, and it's Queen in at the center position. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. He buries it from three.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Fox has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Look at Fox fearlessly going inside.
Oh, yes! Whoa. Throw it down!
Oh! He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Spurs trail by 20. Pass to Champagnie. Outside Barnes. Knocks it down from distance. Barnes has got 12.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And it's Williamson penetrating.
Love how decisive Williamson is. When he sees a lane to the basket, he seizes it.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Oh, throw it down! Wow!
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And a chance to see the rookie leaderboard in the steals department for Jeremiah Fears.
You just love the effort he puts in on defense. Rare to see a rookie who can disrupt offenses like him.
Spurs trail by 19. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I'd have been lying to you. Ryan, back over to you.
All right, thank you, Allie.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Vassell outside. Shot clock at 6. Second chance effort. And he takes it up and lays it in. Cornette's got 6 points.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
From deep. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Yeah, they haven't missed a shot since the break. I mean, just what a tremendous job making the necessary adjustments at halftime.
Champagnie shot is off.
Aggressive move. I know he wishes he had that one back.
RJ, San Antonio's seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
There's a screen. Box for 3. Pure from three-point range. He's got 9.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Stolen by Vassell. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
When a crafty scorer like Barnes gets on a roll, it can turn into a big night.
And Williamson throws it down.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed them early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
San Antonio has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Fox double team. It's tipped. Kicks it out to Barnes. Vassell outside. Pass to Champagnie from outside the arc. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got a rebound number 12 here already. Oh, sensational!
Yes.
What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see.
And Zion living up to his full potential tonight. He can be a terrifying matchup when he's playing with energy.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. You look at Zion Williamson. What a contribution.
He's been on a mission, attacking the basket all game long. I'm curious to see what adjustments they can make.
Some changes for New Orleans. Messi, he's checked in for Queen. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Zion Williamson. San Antonio also making some changes. Olynyk comes in for Cornette. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. New Orleans has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. And that one good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
We've got 1:28 left in the third. For 3, Vassell drills it from deep. Vassell's gotten his third basket of the night.
Yeah, the three-point shot is an important part of Vassell's game and an important part of this offense.
Pass to Bay. Here's Fears. The 3, and the three-pointer goes. Fears has got 13 in the second half.
And he's quickly up to 4 made threes in this game. Sheesh, get this man the rock.
With the drive, Olynyk for 3. He can't get that one to fall.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
A nice shot by Fears.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Outside Barnes. From deep, Harper hits the three-pointer.
Hey, the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
New Orleans has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Beyond the arc. And Alvarado gets it to go. Alvarado's got 7.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
I like when Vassell takes initiative on offense because it forces defenders to compromise at times.
San Antonio shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Vassell nails both of them. Here's Messi. Here he goes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Zion Williamson has been on display for the New Orleans Pelicans. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. That'll be the second game of a 5-game road trip. So on the floor for the Spurs, Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Olynyk in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I love the positioning of Johnson on defense in a spot where he can affect the shot.
Basket's good. Fox has got 11 points here in the second half.
Whatever adjustments were made in half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Hawkins, and counted from 19 feet away.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Johnson passes to Harper, screened by Olynyk. And he makes no mistake, slam dunk.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Back to Alvarado. Fires the three. Rebounded by Johnson. The Spurs have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Fox. Now here's Sochan. Fade away. The shot no good. Out to the right wing. Here's Alvarado. Knocks down the long J.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
High value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
Alvarado right side. Alexander, the pass to Hawkins. Picked by Misi. To the paint. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Outside Olynyk. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3. Olynyk's got 5 points now this quarter.
Good work by Johnson scanning the floor, looking for those chances to share the ball.
From behind the arc. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
To the inside. It's stolen by Looney. Pass to Misi. Now Looney. Oh, Richard, over the last few years, we're seeing the NBA experiment with the format for the All-Star game.
I'm a classic East versus West guy, but the players have to be more competitive. I think that is the best version of the All-Star game we've ever seen. When Fox gets it on the break rug, it is a wrap. He might be the fastest guy in the league.
And the basket by Looney.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Fox outside. Wing shot on the way, and the basket is good. Fox has got 15 points here in the second half.
I love what Fox has been able to do offensively. He's really dictating the pace of his game.
2 points. That one goes. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 8 in this fourth quarter. Pass to Olynyk. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Misi's got 4 rebounds now. For 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
On the wing, Fox. Alvarado defending. Fox, that's good.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pelicans.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Zion Williamson.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Fox for 3. Alexander pulls it in.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Misi's shot is good.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart. You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Pass to Alexander. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the tray.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Hawkins. Ooh, a 2-handed power slam.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. Boy, they were something special to watch.